Hope you're having a fantastic day. Our topic is self-care. So, I had to declare a me day yesterday. I just was so overwhelmed. Um, and I just wanted to take care of it before it got worse because I know me and I know how the pattern goes. and so I just kind of got a jump start on it. So, a me day is basically where I pick things that are going to make me happy that day. Yesterday it was horror movies, snacks, pajamas, all that. Um, Whatever I happen to choose, I try to make it visually stimulating or aromatherapy, or that it has some kind of touch to it, because to me, the feel of a blanket or a stuffed animal or anything like that does have a relaxing sensation on me, because it's I guess the sensory stimulation for me that kind of draws me back a little bit. Um, Things with textures, or sometimes I would color, but I never colored the adult coloring books because those look really hard. I color the ones with the big pictures, like a Hello Kitty, and it has to be very simple because I would actually flip through the coloring books and make sure that there weren't too many details to be colored, because my pictures always start off so pretty and then they get ugly, and you can always tell when I started them to when I finished them. But at any rate, whatever brings you happiness or joy, or even just a quiet calm. It can be window shopping, whatever the case may be. What else? Lost my train of thought. So this is what I wanted to get to. Okay, so just because you don't have a fever doesn't mean that you can't be ailing in some way. If we have an injury to our foot, we'll say, and we decide that we are not bad enough where we need to stay home, and we keep going to work, and that injury gets worse, that may result in a lot more time taking off than just having a day to stay home and treat the injury. So I look at this kind of me day as sort of the same thing. If we take that one day, it can prevent us from getting overwhelmed. And sometimes we don't even need a whole day. Like yesterday, I was able to go back to work after a little bit. So I just needed some time for myself, and that was it. So I think if we start looking at this as if it is a fever, we might give it a little more seriousness. If we look at aches and pains in the same way, I think that would also really benefit. Because we tend to not miss work unless we are actually sick. We don't consider that injuries or not feeling quite right, that those are part of our self-care, and that those can be considered health reasons for staying home. So my main message here is, don't neglect yourself. Don't feel that you have to go to work if you are feeling just out of it and you just need that day. I never missed work, so people would always say, oh, we know that something was wrong. And I would always feel bad, because I was like, I hated taking a day off when I just got really overwhelmed. But I knew I needed it, because otherwise it would get worse and I would have difficulty in functioning. And then the migraines would start, and then the stress, and then it would just be this spiraling, never-ending nonsense that I didn't have to go through if I had just taken time to take care of myself. Now, I know it's not that easy, as far as, oh, well, now you're magically going to be better and things are going to be great. I know it's not that easy, but it is something that I think helps if we incorporate that into our, maybe not daily routine. Some people don't need that much. Some people do. If we incorporate it into our lives in some way, with however frequent we need it. So if it's once a month. I also want to state, don't feel that you have to take everything on yourself, because there's so many people that they feel like they have to do everything and they never ask for help. So everybody else is looking at them like, wow, how do they do it? Well, it can be overwhelming. So if you are one of those that just does everything and you need to take that break, ask for help. Ask somebody else to give you a hand. Even if you just need 20 or 30 minutes for yourself, that's fine. Nobody's going to think less of you. I think it's good that when we kind of break up that expectation that somebody has of us, because then it shows people that we're human and sometimes we do need a little help. And so maybe that can kind of set a different tone for the expectations that are put on us. So above all, and I'm going to let you go now because I can ramble. Above all, just make sure that you are really incorporating self-care into whatever you're doing. It's as vital as drinking water and exercise and eating healthy, which I need to work on those three. So I'm the opposite. That's my downfall right there. But definitely take time for yourself when you feel that you need it. When you start feeling like you're overwhelmed, don't be afraid to ask for help, or slip away to take a nap, or go shopping and turn your cell phone off. Whatever works for you. Well, I hope you have a great day, and I will be seeing you soon, or whatever this is, commenting video, I don't know. I'm just going to go ahead and say bye.